This is where you really reside. Please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, we don't want no trouble, no. We don't want no trouble, no day. Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay.
Thank you very much for your time, Etan.
Man, MC Chinaman this man. I tell the people, man, say, watch a program here, you know. Yeah, man, Damian Phillips, every night, live. Check.
Hey, tell us about your kind of songs. What's your objective?
Just to enlighten the people's mind, you know, and to remind them of where we've been and where we are and where we need to go. You know, there's somebody always has to be there with something positive. There's a lot of negativity on the radio right now, all around the world, and TV. So I wanted to be the positive, one of the positive things that people can watch and listen to. Try to get a job today, but when it's to the application, them say, if this is where you really reside, please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, we don't want no trouble, no. We don't want no trouble, no day. Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay.
Thank you very much for your time, Etan.
Man, MC Chinaman this man. I tell the people, man, say, watch a program here, you know. Yeah, man, Damian Phillips, every night, live. Check.
Lifestyle, rated M for mature. Hosted by Damian Phillips. It's informative, provocative, and unconventional. Hosted by Damian Phillips. Lifestyle.
Yo, Spurs. Boy, I'm on there. Won't come link, you know. Can't take the bag of Jim Screechy thing, you know. So I'm for do.
Tip when you two and meet me run at the back. Me and you have cheating luck. My man gonna work and him not come back. Your girl watch your hard but me no matter that. Hold me tight and don't let me go. Wine with me and me a wine with you. Secret love, oh it feel good so. Nobody nothing know between me and you. Don't let me never them see you. Jim Screechy, I make my teeth be scale. Don't tell nobody cause member no feel. Me know you go love half the wine when me give. Meet me run at the almond tree. Jump the back fence cause my neighbor breathe. Me I go make you fly like the bird and the bee. Good love me can guarantee.
Come meet me round at the front of the yard. Come put it on me, make me scream and ball. Me man not there a stall, him a stall. Come put it on me, make me scream and ball.
Feel good, yeah. Move up in the garage, drive, come up in there. Me know you have your girl, but me I take you away. Your body feel good, I mean I want you go away. Me have the happy come back. Sure of myself, put my head on the block. Me know for wine slow, me know for TikTok. A man me get mad when me see a six pack. Me put it on the left, try catch it on the right. My man can bother you come back tonight. Go stay in the dark, try turn off the light. Put your arms around me and make me hold you tight. Simple as me there and I have some want it. Me really like how you manage it. Me like it the way you set and plant it. You leave me follow anywhere you want it.
Come meet me round at the front of the yard. Come put it on me, make me scream and ball. Me man not there a stall, him a stall. Come put it on me, make me scream and ball.
Tip when you two and meet me run at the back. Me and you have cheating luck. My man gonna work and him not come back. Your girl
Starting off this evening with the voice of Spice. This one is called Jim Screechy.
with me.
Jim Screechy.
Secret.
Screechy. Screechy. You ever repeat one word like so much time and it just sound like it doesn't make sense after a while? So is it Jim Screechy or Jim Squeechy? So this one, tell me Pastor, October 1, 2019, says, tell me Pastor, my boyfriend doesn't trust women. Can you have a relationship with a person that don't trust the opposite sex? Like, my boyfriend doesn't trust women. We're gonna find out why. But after hearing a song like this, I mean,
Feel good, yeah. Move up the garage, drive, come up in there. Me know you have your girl, but me I take you away. Your body feel good, I mean I want you go away. Me have the happy come back. sure of myself, put my head on a block. Me know for wine slow, me know for tick-tock. I'm mad, me get mad when me see a six-pack. Me put it on the left, try catch it on the right.
Good evening to you too, RG.
Staying at the dark, try turn off the light. Put your arms around me and make me hold it tight. Same place me there and I have someone want it. Me really like how you manage it. Me like it the way you set and plant it. You lead me, follow anywhere you want it.
Come meet me round at the front of the yard. No, seriously? People screechy and got the front of the yard.
Me man not there a stall in my style. Come put it on me, make me scream and bawl.
So, Shelly alluded to that earlier this week, right? No, me always play You know, say every time I play that song, I ask Steve, man, when they reach to that part, I had to do what I do a while ago. Like that's just hilarious. Mommy, daddy, I come. So that mean if that little pitney knows that daddy I come, that mean the pitney know what did I go on then? Because why would that little child be hollering out mommy like that, and then daddy I come? So if you're just joining us, we're looking at this this letter to tell my pastor my boyfriend doesn't trust women. That is what we'll be looking at. But as promised, I promised you that I was going to play the video of this lady talking about domestic abuse. And as Tara said, there's nothing domestic about it. And we're in Domestic Abuse Month. So, yeah, let's go here and see what's what. I think she's very powerful, guys. That's why I'm playing it. So here goes. You're watching Lifestyle with Damien Phillips.
Good morning. Before I even get to all that other
some curse word in it, but bear with me.
I'm gonna clear up a little misconception I just saw. Somebody said, oh, my baby cousin was killed by her boyfriend, baby daddy. And that was the first time any of us knew about his physical violence. That's cause y'all missed the signs. The physical, it don't start with that. It does not start with that. It starts with the time from the time some man out there tells her, well, you can't wear that. It starts with no, you can't go out there. It starts with no, you can't talk to your family. It starts with isolation and intimidation. It starts in the head. It has nothing to do with the heart. It starts with the tone of voice. It starts with attitude. The slaps, the hit upside the head, the burn with the cigar, the cuts, the slices, all that shit comes later. The physical is an escalation of the emotional and mental. It starts with financial as well. Check your peoples. I've seen women in full white dresses covered in blood from head to toe because the man said, what? I bought those earrings and you can't step out with them. Y'all are missing the signs. Check your people. Half the problem with domestic violence is the fact that people say, what? That's between man and woman thing. I don't want to get involved. I've been the one walking around the goddamn streets. Y'all done know me all my life with glasses, and all of a sudden I'm walking around the street with no glasses. Yet somebody's holding my arm and escorting me. Because they manipulated the situation. I went to bed, my glasses were fine. I woke the fuck up, they're crumbled wires and glass. There are many ways somebody over, especially when it comes to domestic violence. Like I said, the drawing of the blood is later. You don't see all the scars that are created by manipulative, cowardly sons of bitches. You really don't. You know? And check it. It's male and female. It's a lot of men out there being abused as well. But they ain't gonna talk. And the women, sometimes we choose not to have this conversation until we got to bury somebody. Then you got other folks will tell you, and you think it's a damn soap opera. You know what the hell it takes to pick up and walk away? I know. This is why I keep telling y'all, send some money to Western Union that can sit out there for a year. Put some money in Cash App. Get one of them, online banking accounts. Learn how to preserve and prepare for the future. Live with less so you can have more. No, man, trust me, I tried to. Even the brother that covered my ass when I eased out of New York. Oh, rest in peace, Melvin Kelly. Because, I tried to get out, baby. I tried. But I only got as far as Baltimore that time. I had to turn back. But the time after that has resulted in 9 years of living. So understand again, the hits, about 50% through the road. Because by the time they get to the point where they hit you, it done played with your head, it done played with your emotion, it done isolated you from your friends and family. What? You can't spend your own money? Man, you ever been at the friggin' point where you got your own damn money and somebody got to take you to the friggin' ATM with a goddamn knife? Ooh, Jesus. Okay, breathe. Domestic violence is a whole lot more. See, there's the domestic abuse, domestic violence. Which one of it? It's mental, it's emotional, it's physical, it's financial, it's spiritual. Y'all just don't know. This is why I say, some of them little kid shows that y'all keep doing, come out the damn 20s and the 30s. Show some of these grown-ass women and let them talk real deal, even if you put it in a damn sitcom environment. Let them speak. The babies can't be speaking all the time. They don't have enough mileage on them. Do shows that involve people in their 50s and 60s so they can drop some knowledge and tell you how the hell they went through stuff. Y'all messing around with your own lives, man, not wanting to hear. You got to listen. We don't talk for talk's sake. There's something about when you've been through shit. You don't talk for talk's sake. You talk with a meaning. You speak with a purpose. And you impart a message. I cannot impress upon someone enough to recognize and know. Hear the sound of my voice and check some of my other posts. I laid it out. When you want to get out, you got to plot. You got to do homework in order to stay out. Many have tried to leave, but they didn't line the eggs up just so well, and they had to go back. Because whoever it is had the upper hand financially. They were covering roofs. Trust me, I was out there running around New York trying to find places to goddamn save my life, and it wasn't happening. You got certain shelters that are set up to f you over, not help you. And you have to figure out what's right for you. Every system does not work for everybody. But people will see you going through stuff, and it's, man, I can't get in that man and woman stuff. Ask a police officer. They know that that's one of the worst calls to go on, because you don't know who's going to flip on who. Because everybody always in love. Look at this recent case. He done shot her a couple years ago, and charges got dropped down and only got probation and only had to go to anger management. That mean one thing. She wasn't testifying. So wasn't much the courts could do. You got another one, said that the man killed the woman, shot her. Bam, 40 years. She said he was 29. He gonna outlive that? You got to love you and love your peoples a bit more. I'm sorry. Go snatch your... I know it's hard. Women say, I love you, and they go back. I know it's hard. It's one of the hardest things to do. Dealing with domestic violence between couples is harder to deal with than actual actual drug abuse with individuals because the emotions are all out there. And when you sitting ready to help and rescue, all you figure you got to do is sit down and wait by the side. You don't know if it's going to be good in terms of helping them hit a new life, or you don't know if you got to go prepare a funeral. I know it's rough, but find ways to intercede. Y'all knew all the signs. You knew all the stories. You paid attention to stuff on the down low. The puffy cheeks and the faces, the body not working so right, excuses for not showing up, wearing dark glasses when you don't need them. Come on, man. Pay attention. But most of all, do something. Snitch like crazy. Listen, the woman could sit up there and be upset with you all she want, but oh, that's my man. But it's better than standing over. Hey, I stood over the brother that's laid in the casket because the woman finally defended herself. But it ended up being fatal for him. Trip about it is, ain't nobody even bothered taking in the accord the last 7 years of hell that she went through. That's what happened when you don't file reports and shit. You know? They're before the grace of God, man. Listen, y'all wake up. Save one of your peoples. Stop talking behind the fact. Get ahead of the whole damn thing. Domestic abuse, domestic violence, mental abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse, and intimidation. That's all part of the package. It ain't just the laying on of the hands in a way that's not nice.
Alright, so I had to share that as promised because like I said, this month is Mental Health Month and also Domestic Abuse Awareness Month. And I was sharing last night that my experience with a friend, only thing to find out that yes, she's in a domestic abuse. She's been abused domestically. That's the term I'm looking for. And what happened, for those of you who weren't here last night, so I called my friend, and well, I thought she was my friend, but she ended up cussing me out, and me said me da come and share the whole discourse, and I'm like, no, me realize there's something wrong with her, so let me leave it at that. But I didn't get her, and she said that I was supposed to call. I can't call too early or too late, so my signal, like my radar go off, because I'm like, no, I've seen this before, I know what this is. She's not in a safe place. And you hear the lady spoke about all of that. You know, the physical abuse, it don't start physical. It does not start physical. And as you hear she say, which me said she's very fair, because she said it happened too. You have woman who are beat man, you have woman who are abuse man. It not start with me just a lick you. It start with, you know, emotional or verbal, and then it escalate, you know. But look out for your peoples, like she say, you know. If you know that your coworker don't wear, or your cousin, your friend, whatever, don't wear dark glasses, and you see them in our glasses all when they don't need to, something is wrong. So welcome to Lifestyle, and let me welcome iZone. Hey, Miss Parchment, how you doing? Now people, when me did just starts, yo, talk about vibes, and it sorry to be like let me not say that what me did I say, but yes, she full of vibes, and she send me her voice note them, and she always a participate. So welcome back, iZone. I'm happy that you are back with us. I stopped since April. I stopped broadcasting on Facebook because whichever song me play, Facebook just offer me. So I'm on YouTube now, which is a little bit more relaxed because I've seen the cut that video already, and say I think it was a Etana, and this is so sad because people don't see me now start play me Etana. I wonder if them are going to say me can't play that either. You know, when before anybody knew Etana, I did an interview with her because I spotted the talent and I knew that she was going to be great. But it's one of them things there. So a bit of information I have to share with you. So you guys would recall a couple months ago there was a baby stealing incident at the Jubilee Hospital, as in January. Now remember, the baby born January 8th, which is my son's birthday as well, and was snatched 2 days after that from the Victoria Jubilee Hospital, and the mother was charged. So update: baby snatcher sentenced to 3 3 years and 4 months in prison. And this is from the Star. It was published today. The woman who pleaded guilty to stealing day-old baby Brian from the Victoria Jubilee Hospital in Kingston has been sentenced to 3 years and 4 months at hard labor in prison. 28-year-old Peter Gay French was sentenced a short while ago in Kingston's Home Circuit Court. Suzette White, C. Brian's mother, had reported that her child was abducted while she went to use the bathroom around 4:30 a.m. on the morning of January 9th this year at the corporate area maternity hospital. French was later arrested when she tried to register the infant at the Registrar General's department in St. Catherine. The baby was returned to his parents after a DNA test confirmed his identity. So that is in a bit of news for you, just in case you had some interest in the story as much as I did, because as me say, you can imagine. So again, let me say welcome to the show. If it's your first time, I extend a special welcome to you and ask that you stick and stay and become a part of the family. Later on, I'll be putting up my numbers, so if you want to call or text, you can do so. It's a Heidi Rose. And she said it's hard for you. Good night, Mr. Lifestyle. Sarah, you may call Mr. Lifestyle. Good night. Thanks for joining. Hey, good night, Shelly. So I hope you guys take heed. And you see, you have different ways of doing stuff. For example, the video I just played a while ago, the lady, it's on my page. I share it. You can, if your suspect says something go on, share it with the person, because now it's very, very easy to share stuff. But like she said, and I agree with her, when people withdraw, and like me, I said, the person I think I did, my friend, when I call her and I said, oh, you know, answer my call, and she tell, the first reply was, you can't call me too early or too late. My antenna them just go up and say, no, something wrong here, so something is wrong with this person. And then she said, why are you in a you understand? I said, are you in a my response was, what, was it jealous? And my girl just snap. And that wrong with black people. And this and that, because I said, I call me too late, to call me. And the first thing I said, my man beat me. And I'm like, no, I did not say that. Like I said, I got it from good source that yes, she's been abused. But I can't do nothing for help her, because, the woman tell me, say, oh, me under achiever. And for me age, me this and so something she tell me, and I said to myself, say, I wonder how long this woman you want to tell me this something. But it is what it is. I need help. I'm like, please help me. And she's like, no, I can't. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm sure the only problem people have with me and them have with me not a problem with myself, is I just go, as Shelly said the other night, I just go on Facebook and just say something I want to say. And but me think I have a duty, and like I posted, I admitted today that I'm a male activist. I'm an activist for the rights of males and boys. And I had a decent discussion this morning with one of my past students. Trust me, if you go find this story, I never know I'm a past student, but me like me kind of feel good, say one of my past students them can have a dialogue with me. And I was talking about how our males have been marginalized, and this is something that I've witnessed in my 9.5 years of teaching, and I alluded to it a lot of times, where there's been this push to push our girls, and I can understand it, to push our girls to say, listen, don't come like your mother or your granny or whosoever. Come and get the best, be the best you can. And if I'm nothing, I have one of my Salvation Army friend who is not a Jamaican. He weighed into, and he was saying, listen, from him daughter born, him decide say he's going to do everything to make sure that his daughter does not have to prostitute herself to get ahead in her life and all of these things. But me, I say, yeah, but what happened is there's not a balance, because society, and even from a family level, we're investing heavily in our girls, and we're making sure that our girls excel and all of these things, but our boys are being marginalized and left behind. No, it is there already. Me now, if I say 5 or 10 years from now, women are saying we cannot find male partners, you know, who are on the level that we are on, being it educationally or financially, to marry. So what's the point of the whole world full of educated women where have them money but then can't find a good decent man? Because no woman no want a man with money less than for them. You know, them money have to turn up. I mean people were just as people who have it. Like check celebrity and all of that. How often you see a celebrity get married to one unnamed, unknown person? You know, normally work that way there. You understand? So, and of course then do them prenup and all of these kind of stuff. But that is not what we're talking about. Although Shelly's reminding us that we don't talk about domestic violence enough, but it's real. And my concern is because I know of people who they have all the reasons why they can't leave, and maybe it's not physical abuse, but as you hear the lady say, it don't start physical. Yeah, the man not there, the man just get up and box it down day one. No, it don't work like that. You know, it's neglect. You know, it's emotional. You know, withdrawn. And may I go say this, and maybe sound wrong to some people, but it happen. You have men who them live with their own thing, and everybody have needs, and them maybe they're getting it other places. Them stop even want to have sex with you, you know. But if your boy are gonna away is a problem, you know. Them know, you know, them go out and go enjoy themselves and come in and just bathe and go on them bed. And when I'm a bridging them used to that, just rub up in face all with rum before and go in. I'll do him not drink none kind of wine and argument to the woman. That is neglect. That is neglect. But the woman knows, she has said, well, good, at least me not give him none tonight and feel like it's a good thing. And then he may want to control the finance thing. And then the woman would have feel bad for say, oh, so actually me not give him no sex, why me not get no money from him. Or you have another level to that too. They normally very smooth and romantic with them love making, but it's just switched to more and some, you know, if then do set, I just start tear off your clothes in the bed and just do you like I want. Or them a buy on the road, just grab your back way and just ram and suit themselves. That is also sexual abuse and neglect, because them just satisfy themselves and them done and then them go sleep. If I hear nobody say it yet, but it's true. Once you used to have this loving relationship and now the man just start treat you like a buy some on the road, you need to start looking into that. Yeah, the lady have it down pat. And as she said, part of the problem with some people, they don't plan out the thing. I'm always say this, when a woman left a man, when she verbalize it at the last straw, that because she already done it emotionally, mentally, and physically, and then them just verbalize it, say, yo, is it that? Alright, so this is what we're looking at. Man not trust him woman. The man not trust him woman. So again, guys, welcome to the show. My boyfriend, tell me, Pastor, my boyfriend doesn't trust women. And I was asking that at the beginning of the show. Is that easy to be with somebody who don't trust the opposite sex? So for example, I am with my wife, but my wife not trust man. Although we know that woman not really trust man. But me think it worse when man not trust woman, you know. So let's find out what's happening here. My boyfriend doesn't trust women. October 1, 2019. Dear Pastor, I enjoy reading your column. My boyfriend says that he enjoys reading it too, but sometimes you are too feisty. I am 23 years old and I am living with my boyfriend. He has a child with another woman. She is 31 years old and he is 35 years old. The reason why they are not together is because she was keeping another man with him. This almost cost him his life. The neighbors told him that another man was always at his place, and when he asked her about it, she told him that the man was her cousin. That is so old. I'm a cousin. No, remember that tune in the Friday 90s. I'm you and him so close. I'm a cousin. And him at coffee close. And then she even gave him the man's name. But she planned with the man for him to say that it was her cousin. Oh, me read that total. Me read it a while ago and something else registered in my head. You know, give the man something. I say, alright, she gave the child the man. No, she tell her man where the Bonner man name and sign cousin. She even gave him the man's name, but she planned it with the man for him to say that he was her cousin. Smart Bonner man. The man even brought ground provisions for her, and my boyfriend believed that they were really cousins, but they were not cousins. He was her man. My boyfriend caught the both of them in bed one night. He went to work and wasn't feeling well, so his supervisor told him that he could go home. When he went home To his surprise, this man was there in bed with his girlfriend. He was in an underpants and she was in her panties. He grabbed his girlfriend and slapped her, and the man challenged him. He asked his girlfriend why would she be sleeping in her underwear with her cousin, and she couldn't answer. The man said, "Tell him the truth. We're not no cousin." Even at that time, she did not admit the truth. The relationship broke up. "Pastor, I am here with him and he treats me well, but he is always saying that he doesn't trust women anymore. I am tired of hearing that from him. I am going to school and I am planning to leave him backside after I graduate." No, I didn't see that coming. Let me eat that down. I have seen this so much time. From Anonymous, if you're just logging on, my name is Damien Phillips. I'm your host. Them call me DP. Guys, remember tomorrow night, I'm on WCRS Columbus Radio 92.7 and 93.8. 11 until 1 Eastern Standard Time. 10 until 12 Central.
Me no matter that. Hold me tight and don't let me go. Why not?
I don't know, say have some woman cheat just because them I try be revenge one kind of something.
Yeah, let me never them see you. Jim Screechy, I make my teeth be scale.
But me I say if the man don't know like that I think it's a mental thing.
Meet me under the almond tree.
Spice telling him how to cheat.
Pray, me I go make you fly like the bird and the bee. But good love me can get.
Lifestyle it is.
Come meet me round at the front of the yard. Come put it on me, make me scream and bawl.
Mommy, daddy, and I know me add that in the song, people. Mommy, daddy, come. So for those of you just logging on, I am going to go ahead and share my number so you can call me, text me, WhatsApp me. And I always say this, maybe we need to stop to it, make people call. Unlike the big radio stations that I always say, don't hear them, don't call me, do not call the WhatsApp. You can call my WhatsApp. You can 614-373-7350. You can call my WhatsApp and you will go live. You can send a voice note if you only want just say what you say. You don't really want a dialogue with me. You can text or you can just normal text WhatsApp kind of thing. All right. So yeah, she said she just left him backside. This get add to the man's psychological issues, because I don't even want to imagine that. Go home, go catch one man in your bed. Right? Everything wrong with that, Everything is wrong with that. But I'm not ready for go to say it. And the man have him head lick. Yeah, him have issues, which come back to what I was saying earlier this week. I believe, although I didn't make it sound unbalanced, I think both male and female need to give themselves some healing process in time before you get into another relationship, because he's hurt and he has brought the baggage from that previous relationship to this one. He's trying to use a reverse psychology thing to say me don't trust her, because it is said that if you love somebody or you trust them, you make them know, then them are gonna abuse it, they might take advantage of it. So I think he's trying a reverse psychology kind of thing to say, no, me not trust woman, thinking this woman would be on her P's and her Q's. But this now is creating a negative thing in her head to say, well, if you not trust me, I go just go to school, and she not mention it, but me an idiot, he might help send her go to school. When she graduate, she just have to say, yo, you not trust woman, me not trust man neither, and go about her business. I remember the first time woman tell me say is her cousin, and me like fool go believe. It has never happened to me personally, but I know of a friend who that did happen to. And it was like our church settings. So like one night my friend follow the girl go home, and the next night the other youth follow go home. And it was said, like everybody did know, but me I said me did know them, man, but me not tell my friends I lie. Nah, me not believe in that. Me not tell my friends I lie. But yeah, she pulled off the cousin thing, and she was actually with both of the guys. Both of them. The cousin. Nobody never tried that with me. Nobody has ever tried that with me. So Prince say, The first time him hear it, him like he that believe that time. Tell me more. Tell me more. I want to hear more. Hey, my text friend. Nah, let me I start calling WhatsApp here. Yeah, WhatsApp. Yeah, cousin. But me I said that is so redundant. I'm my cousin. They make a song about that, you know. Are you and him so close? My cousin. You never hear uncle or that cousin. So I never know about this cousin. So the man asked her, I'll him the full question, Me come see, which maybe what spirit that is, he did not see any action. But again, me still have to go back to that. The man in a parlor drop asleep. Oh no, you see, maybe I want security guard. So I work from 10 o'clock and he's not supposed to come off until 7. That's how you go? No, 11. 6, whatever. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 o'clock. So I work. I don't know. People would leave that alone. So, no, but seriously, Prince, the man gonna fall all asleep. So the girlfriend is saying that him nearly lose him life. The bonner man could have lose him life too. Because if them asleep so dead where him coming at the house and see the two of them in the bed. Unless I want one room, so as I go so boom and open the door so you see the bed. Like, but I don't know. I live in Jamaica, like when you come in at me yard, me know. Where say come near. Yeah, so the man, I go that one good round them put on, And I say, alright, I catch a little 5, we go up on the second round. And then now the man come disturb all of that. But the bonner man could have lose him life. You have certain things that me not do. I don't practice. I remember back in the day, me and this girl did have a little thing going. And then she start complaining and I say, she tired of she come at my yard. Why me can't come, so I forgot. On Monday night, it's alright. Pick her up from work and something and we go down her yard. And from me enter, she start point out. And there's something when me realize now, females are very open and frank. And one of my friend was telling me the other day that him that do one pandicide thing and it end up no work out because him really start, as Shelly always say, you must know which ship you're on. Him did kind of translate the F ship to friendship and not the F in this. The F in this context does not mean friendship. But him converted and him start have feelings for her. It started out where she used to complain about her current person that she's with. And when him start thinking, I said to her, I said, you what no, this kinda get to me, you need to not tell me know what you're nothing about. And that caused him to lose her because to me, and that is the advice me give, me say, listen, she not even necessarily the one man for be all physical with, Somebody like that would have good for just yard talk on WhatsApp or whatever. But then of course you have times when I don't know, depend. But she not really want one sexual kind of thing. The thing is she have a man who she's sexual with, but she want one man to talk to, to share her problems and her troubles with. Cutting off that, you're basically not giving her what she want because that is what she want. She wanted that outlet where she can talk and tell things, about her man and discuss. So anyway, this girl I'm telling about, the girl from the girl theme was white. So everything in her apartment white, our coffee table white, our bed white, our dresser white, our chest drawer white. It was just white. And then she went on to tell me, say, at the man, which her case is, which me I got tell you now. She was with an older man. The older man had his wife, but the wife only come like 4 times a year or all of these things. So she see herself now because the man it's in her go school and all of these things. So she did kind of feel obligated to him somewhat. But she see herself now, she's like, I am young, I need my own family. I have plans on having kids and all of these things. And she talked to him about pitney and him said, no, you're mad, I couldn't do that. Can't get her pregnant because, people do that too. Yeah, females who use pregnancy to destroy marriages. The man's like, no. So he was making sure to be on top of that where the pregnancy thing is concerned. And may I tell you the truth, I did lay down in the bed and I have to get up to my yard. I did have to get up to my yard because it was, I think, the second or the third time. But something else which kind of weird. I may have one friend where she always interpret my dreams. And she said police are enemy. It reach a point where anytime me and this girl have sex, my dreams say police are run me down. And me start dream and me wake up and me say, yo, around 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, maybe me want coward too. So me just coward for know say, yo, me in a one apartment where one man basically buy and like all the bed. And I'm like, this is why I did ask one time and some people burn me out. I'm like, if you break up and you did that like live with somebody one good 5-10 years and accumulate some furniture, what would you keep and what would you give up? And most women say, no, I'm not give up nothing, blah blah blah, all these things. But me I say, next one man buy that bed here, and of course my female's friends try to convince me. I say, no, it is hers, it's not the man, him done buy it already and thing. And I'm like, but this is why I never buy no woman a bed yet, because I'm like, I can't imagine. Anyways, leave that alone. So yeah, I always dreams of police around me down. So me did have to left me yard. But me I say maybe it have to do with, me I say, suppose me did have here bong 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 on the door. What would I have done? Because I did one apartment, then never no back door for run go nowhere. And the kind of job what the man do to the man, it all having private gun. I don't know, all of them something in my head, so it couldn't work. It couldn't work. Was in high school, never know anything about love. Gosh. So let's read pastors. Anybody say turn it right night? Turn it now going good enough. For a week, me not hear from turn it, For a week, me not hear from turn it. Let's read pastor's reply. Let's read pastor's response. Dear writer, try your best to get an education, but in the meantime, make sure that you do not cheat on this man. You have to understand that the woman with whom he was living has indeed caused him to doubt that women should be trusted. This woman and the man pretended to be her cousin when they were not. She is a very wicked woman. Delilah. Sometimes men go on their jobs and they return home suddenly to be surprised to see other men in their homes. It happened to me already. If you know I hear the story, somebody have to call me. I say it and let somebody call the number and say yes, they want to hear the story. Yes, but it happened to me already where I had to go back home and me go home and go secure in a driveway and man in a house. But as me say, me not tell him the story unless somebody call me and tell me say they want to hear the story. That's the only way I'm going to tell you the story. So, pastor say, good, that's connected. Let me reach. Sometimes men go on their jobs and they return home suddenly to be surprised to see other men in their homes. Many security guards have caught their women with other men so many times. Unfortunately, security guards are not highly paid, and some of these women want much more money than what these men can give to them. So they cheat. So I'm asking you to be faithful to this man. If you are going out, let him know where you are going. Treat him with respect and try to understand why he continues to mention what the other woman did to him. Suggest to him that if he truly loves you, both of you should seek professional help. He can do so by calling a family counselor and have sessions with him/her. I wish you well. How pastor don't address the part where the woman say, me I go to school and as me graduate. Let me read the phone again. Let me read it again. Pastor, I'm here with him and he treats me well. But he is always saying that he doesn't trust women anymore. I am tired of hearing that from him. I am going to school and I am planning to leave him after I graduate. Pastor no mention that none at all. So I guess him overlook it. I guess him not see it. So some comments here. Mike B say, quote, I am going to school and I am planning to leave him after I graduate. End of quote. How is this going to help him trust women now? Especially if he is the one paying for her to go to school. She is proving his point that some women cannot be trusted. Sadly for him, he has met 2 of them. Hopefully, he will be able to find someone trustworthy next. But you know what always happens 9 out of 10 times, and it happens on both sides. You have some good man, them get hurt, and then they just have this vendetta to every woman who they meet, vice versa. You have some nice, good, decent women, and they made a bad choice. Some of the time, them more than one bad choices, and then what end up happening is them just hate every man. Good evening, my dear. Hold on. Go on again. Hello? Yes.
What?
I didn't press this up when I did for press a while ago, so I never did I get you through the system.
Oh.
But you're
so
here
like
now.
you're far from me now. When you just picked up you were
still
when
the
you
far?
just pick up everything did good.
Still the far?
So like you're far, yes?
Oh. Alright, so I could try again. Still the far?
I can hear you, so that's fine.
Good.
Me have a challenge, you see? And my challenge is I don't see why now we not go bash the girl and talk about if she left him, whatever. Like, be careful to that. How much should a person take? Right? When me think about it, very likely she not have no future with him because him not go marry to her, and certain things she not go get over time because him just not trust woman. And unless he go get help, the relationship then not go nowhere.
Okay.
Right? So whether or not she wants to stay till she done school or she wants left, no, me not have nothing to say to that because you have some people, they will eat at you like parasite, you know, chichi, me out bored until one day the roof just fall in for you.
Since we're
people
speculating,
do that, people go emotionally drain her.
Since we're speculating,
I don't trust the man, I don't trust the man.
Let us also speculate that the man is supporting her financially in her school.
What does that have to do with anything?
You mean what that have to do with anything? No, if me and you there. No, hold on. If me and you there. If me and you there, and me a cheat pan you, and you sit down and bear the cheating just till me done spend my money and you graduate, is a wicked.
No, that's a different scenario.
If I have an issue and you recognize that there is a problem, and you're saying I am going to bear this issue with this individual have and satisfy my selfish self, you something wrong with you. That's
not what I get from it. I don't see her bearing it out because she wants. I don't get that impression.
Hold on. Let me read it again.
You know me not take up for the woman there.
Let me read it again. Pastor, I am here with him and he treats me well, but he is always saying that he doesn't trust women anymore. I am tired of hearing that from him. I am going to school and I am planning to leave him after I graduate.
So me hear your first time.
So if at 2 years it take for she graduate, she go stay with him. If at 4 years she go stay with him. If at 1 year she go stay with him. You not see no wrong with that, Shelly?
Right. She said she right.
Oh,
so
if
somewhere in between him go look some help, I think she'll stay because she say him treat her good and nobody not run from good treatment, DP. Nobody not run from good treatment.
Princess, she's not leaving. I just drama she create.
Me not whether drama or not, me not go say because as we just alluded to a while ago, people can abuse you in a lot of ways, and that's one way in which somebody can abuse you. have you a string you along because him not gonna trust no woman again. Him done mash up already and Jamaican men don't believe in counseling and all those things. So it's a very far way she gonna have to go with all of that. Me wish her well.
I'm saying I don't think she love him. I don't think she love him. I think she's a user. I think.
Why would you say that?
Because when me just read the last 4 of it, even the part where she had said the man treat her well, he may explain the whole situation to her so she know where I come from. And I can only imagine that.
So DP, let me ask you something. What's him explaining it? Well, all of that have to do with it in the end. Whether me and you all live together every minute and me, oh, I'm not trust the man, I'm not trust the man.
Hold on. So let me ask you this. So if him they tell her this from day one, if he say, listen, you know, say the last woman who make my baby mother, me go catch her with money in the bed. And him tell her that she should have just walk away from that and say, no, he's damaged, so me go and do business.
Let me say something to you, because if a time people do that, I mean, I go, this is off. Let us say no, off topic. See? A whole heap of time people, man meet woman pan road or woman meet man, say them want to go in a relationship, right? And them allude to the fact say, me have somebody in my life. The man will tell the woman, say, boy, me have my woman in my yard, you know. Or the woman will tell the man, say, me have my man in my yard. He say, that's another problem. Me work with it until people start catch feelings. Then them want to mash up people relationship and a bag of things start going. Probably the same thing happen. She meet him and things are going and eventually now him a go say, boy, him not trust a man. And at some point probably she thinks say
where eventually mean in this context?
Because
just say eventually.
VP.
Yes, ma'am.
Say she's a good girl, right? And you know me not take up for no girl. If woman wrong, then wrong. Say she's a good woman. She faithful, she everything. See? And she open her all out say, since him has kissed me a good woman, let me see if it a go change something about him. That man, him get mash up, him chip lick, him meds gone. Nothing she not get no time unless he go sit down and talk to somebody. He not go say he not go treat her good. He's gonna treat her good, but emotionally she not go get that something there where she a look for. Not go ever get it.
Which is what? No. Tell me this. If you have one man and the man treat you good, everything else alright. The only thing is him keep on repeating his issue, which is this, me not trust no woman. But you know the sad thing about it? Because me telling you this, you know, and my friend the other day, me don't know why me I get so personal. Even my wife from time to time mess around and thing, and she tell me the other day, say, yo, man, you know, man can always be man. And what that translates to me is that even my wife from me not show no sign of cheating, in her back of her head, me could have one next woman something about her do something with somebody else. So people may not be truthful and actually say it because this man could have all the medicine and say me not express it. But he is so hurt where him feel like no, me have to get it out. So I make it known to her, which would have comfortably me there with you and you tell me say, you know, so me not trust you do. Me alright with that. It's just that what you gonna do. So if you gonna tell me stuff like, listen, I need to sync my phone to your Google account, so every call when me I go get and whatever, or if me I leave work, me need to send you my location so you track it on your phone, then me get have a problem with them kind of stuff there. But if you tell me straight up, and this is something where me think most people believe, because most man not trust woman, whereas if how them get the woman too, because you have some man that has gone to them, which me think no man can't take on a woman. You have some man, you know,
some people not trust them themselves.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
but the part where me have a problem with Shelly is the part where
you know, say that you have a problem with when she said she go left.
Yes.
Say no man go school.
Yes. Me I say she's and she know just as the first comment when me read on this, she's just going to prove the man right. So women cannot be trusted.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not. She's not gonna prove him no right. Him not trust woman no mean nothing when if she left him. Now go prove no woman right.
But she leaving him after she graduated. What message would that be sending to the man, Shelly?
In a matter. That you have she two of them there, she not do nothing for him alone, I do for her, so?
No, we not do not equating nothing. Because everybody must have a benefit. Everybody must have a benefit. So maybe not add up, maybe not balance, maybe you can't even compare. Maybe all she's doing is offering sex, which maybe if him saving money, he can just go buy that off the road.
Just DP if you think
because pre what you call it? What sitting name again? Prepaid is way cheaper than long-term contract.
Just you for things, yeah, so go.
Yeah, but what else? I'm saying what else? Because I mean, I be real. Shelly, you say you're not back no woman. You have woman now with take up the macadamia thing and a singing like an anthem. Then I know wash lily and a cookie lily. I know a lot of male friends where even have the one woman in a them house, them still wash, cook and clean. I mean help out. I mean I do it. Because a man will tell us that most of them girls nowadays can't do nothing. And that is a truth.
Some
that
of
is
them
a fact.
just to do it.
Why?
Some of them just to do it.
Why?
No, because enough of them not even good to themselves, so they're not good for nobody else. I don't need them do it.
Who you talking about now? The man or the woman?
I don't help. Then the man them.
So you mean they're not good for themselves? I don't understand.
No, say enough of them not even good for themselves. No confused, and not even know what no want. No care the woman wash, cook and clean it, not change nothing.
So if me have a woman in my life and me wash, cook and clean for myself and me I send her to school, why me need her? Why she in my house? What?
DP,
explain.
Me tell you something, you know. You see, there's something where people feel like, say, domestic things in our house where domestic duties, like it genderized, we should come out of that crap.
Me not believe in that.
We should come out of
Me not believe in that.
Domestic things have no gender.
Let me repeat what me say again. Because you are switching thing now and I say some man might as well. What is the benefit to a man to have a woman in his house that he is schooling or supporting and he has to wash, cook and clean for himself? How the woman in the house benefit him?
So hold on, so me ask you something, I help him a look, if he have to wash, cook and clean for himself, he have to one. I will grow him. Eh?
Me just ask you what is the benefit. That's what me ask you. Cause me never say you say we must come out. You say we must come out of this whole thing for genderized roles.
Him can laugh and talk with her and them enjoy each other's company. Suppose him a better cook. Suppose him better domestic duty. Nothing wrong with that.
I want them if you take your arm, if you just lift him, I can go and talk. Because
I like that DP speechless. I swear to God.
Back to the topic. So I am saying, I mean, now stop saying it. This woman, I may ask you what message she got sending. Yes, she not sending a message.
DP, hold on, DP. Different till I feel story me want hear.
I say I call.
I feel story me want. I hear story me want hear. Yes, if I call.
I'll say it at the end of the show. I'll share it at the end of the show.
No. But why the people in my lifestyle back me? Instead, if somebody call, he will tell the story. No, people. Don't do that.
Me kind of learn, so when the part, then I me there, I learn to tell lie, you know, so.
No, but you can't do that, DP. You have to keep the trust going. I want to become a that if you learn to tell lie.
Yeah, because
if we call
DP left Shelly and no make see there. Thank you very much, Audrey. Well, we can never send that little earlier. Audrey said DP left Shelly and no make she dry you out. Thank you. Thank you very much, Audrey. Come on, no.
Audrey,
you could have your son, your good son, and you take up one girl in her house where you go over there and you see my fear wash, cook and clean, and I say, babe, what you want for wear go school this evening? And she said, wear the blue and the iron is sitting, and she said, no, you know iron good, go iron it again. And me no want to change my mind. No. Come and tell me about domesticated thing and who better than over. You must be mad. Crazy. This woman leaving the man after she left school is going to prove that she was nothing than a user. And she could, you hear a pastor beg her say don't cheat, she could all a bunny man already. Because when she have somebody where she can call and talk to and say, boy, I don't care what you do. She could all a bunny the damn man already. Let start believing.
You know what I'm going to start believing people on your Facebook. You want them
woman do me something?
Yeah.
I'm a male activist. I said it. Me not know people about what I am a male activist. I am a male activist.
But
that is what I am.
You can't even squeeze the woman a little leeway.
No, I have because even today, Boston link up comment on one post and me make and say something about loyal woman. Because I post and I say something about is a good thing when a man have a loyal woman in his life. I don't know if you see it. But I post that sometime I don't remember when. And the guy say, yo, Bridget, no woman no loyal. I mean, I say, yo, talk for yourself because my mother, my wife, and my son's mother is loyal. And isn't that me, what you call them, give them a squeeze or something? But guess what? Nobody no see that, you know. And nobody now go say, well, no, you know, always. That wasn't that me taking up for women?
I don't know. I wish I had seen the post and the entire thing. And I
got tag you in it.
No, not tag me in there.
So, yeah, boy, well, I go send in your message.
Me good over here, so cause me mouth the giant church, you know. But DP differently still. We wouldn't mind hear the story. Don't lifestyle people. I really story we want here still without telling a lie.
Whoa, you're gonna be disappointed because it's not as
we not care, we just want here.
But you see this weird, you know, because I have been told that me tell too much story. I may have a story for everything.
Depends on who you tell the story to.
Oh, okay, so that makes a difference who may I tell the story to.
You see, some people bad man if everything, you know, then bad man if all the story, you know.
True, that's true. I believe.
So we no response to them.
I believe because remember when me dad just start lifestyle and somebody did tell me about how too much I meet in my show and I'm like, I'm me a PS that come. I could have called the show Damien Lifestyle, you know, or Damien Phillips Lifestyle, you know. I didn't. Me call it Lifestyle. So what if me I share, you know, my stories? Yeah, I don't talk about me travel and go Cuba. Every time I talk about I go Cuba and I go this and I go that, and I'm like, I talk about me go Cuba and me meet some Jamaicans. Up to the other day, me tell my son about it. Yes, ma'am.
You know, see me post one picture on my status, or you know say nothing about it. You see me call all your name.
I one picture in my head right now, and the one in the white shirts, and they flip it. That I only picture me remember seeing. What you say, Depan?
Some father. Yes, sir. None of social media, you see that well. Yes, sir. None of like Instagram.
Me don't know where you put your post on your WhatsApp display.
Oh, okay.
That's the one you're talking?
So DP.
That's the one you're talking? Story. That is the one you're talking. Is on your WhatsApp you're talking about?
No, yes, on my WhatsApp status, but it's not the one in the shorts, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. Because I know I saw that.
Alright, differently still real meds. We talk about this all the time when we get opportunity and we have a lifestyle or other medium. We talk about, you know, the things that we do when we're entering into relationships. Right? The red flags that we see, that we ignore, and, you know, lots of other things. We just ignore them and we hope that things are going to get better. You know, see all of the red flags them and we keep on ignoring them and moving on. Just a hope. Say, you know, things are going to change and, you know, things are going to get better. So, I don't know, at one point in the relationship he told her about the ex and what happened because she didn't say. But it depends on what point in the relationship you find out, and sometimes it don't matter when you find out. If you realize that consistently this person is in, like I had this friend, she's still a good friend of mine, right? I know her for more than, I would say, probably more than 17 years now. And a group of us, you know, when man and man are friend and them have them woman, when them are hang out, everybody hang out. All of we used to hang out together, out of all the men. Him used to say, him not married. You understand? And he used to say some offhanded things that make him friend them look on him sideways and them and say, oh, yeah, talk, so your girl the right or so. You know? And up to this day, he's of the same opinion. Him and the woman left. Them have 2 beautiful daughters. Him and her leave. And him just, you come like him can't be a better person. Him never grow good. Understand? And from she did say, the first, she should have never have a second child.
Yeah.
Because when me say the man is a total drunk. The man is a total drunk. Right? Them man there, figure a bush. Not even animal go deserve them. Them figure up at some country go live like some nomad. Them alone up there. And then use their fish and coconut oil. Or anything where they can use to make oil out of. Because they don't deserve women. They don't know the use of women. If ever hear the man talk about him sitting with their mother.
Wow.
Or him treat her like she's not somebody. And it's like a family thing. Them live together in a family. So sometimes you don't know the background of the person that come from, how the person is, how them grow, them socialize. You have to let them out.
But like
when you hear a man talk something,
I agree with you. I agree with you, Shirley. I agree with you, although the other part of it, and me think all of my ex them and can't have this to say about me. Like, I don't believe in physical abuse, but me thinking of the past, me tell some woman something where I'll know if they think about me bond them. Like, me don't know, me have that gift there. But people say things because them upset. And I've found myself having good friendship with people. Come here, up to the other day, Mrs. Maddy posted, but no, you're not a friend of ex. I have ex that we talk. And
but you know, I don't accept that. When we say things and we upset, always the truth come out. I mean,
no. You know what? Let me prove that to you. Let me prove that to you. You never see two somebody where did they across downtown yet?
No.
Oh, well, me see it. And all of them never used to do oral sex. The woman make the man know say him suck whatever like dog and him rare blah 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 blah. When people vex them setting, me see a stranger wanna know each other, meet pan bus and a cuss and I tell them something.
I'm not talking about no. Me not talk about malicious Tracy. Me not talk about me upset with you. Two are upset now, so with them. Two are with that.
But me I tell her that
nobody not hear it. Well, oh no, hold on. Nobody not hear it, so we not put on a show for anybody. We talk. When people drunk. And when they're angry, they say things. Me not talk when people try to save them pride, especially if them in the town or them, somewhere them pride is at stake and them are going to say something to hurt you or something hurtful. I'm talking about both of you. You're in your own space and you're either angry or you're drunk. At that time, the truth come out. And me don't want nobody take it back and say me sorry.
Okay. So
yeah, that's my opinion.
So one time when I me ex them vex with me and say I am a dirty person, I have a dirty character. That mean them did always want to tell me say me have a dirty character.
Yup.
Okay.
Then just get the opportunity to come out. Me strongly believe that.
We're entitled to your opinion because me know what me did say to the person why the person said that. So
I mean, but understand. No, but they could alright. DP. This is the other side of being angry, you know. Whatever come out of you, and the person can't see if you come out of you, you know, your reaction to somebody's whatever them do to you is what matters. How you react to it. People say hurtful things to me and me do. So walk away. Cause me don't know if it cost, me don't know if it trace, me know where me
and this is what me just a while ago.
So I walk away.
This is what me just a while ago. I think, alright, me have one ex where they tell me say, she don't know how me not born with vagina. Because, I mean here, even when me not try argue and me I try explain, me have one next ex tell me the other day to say, listen, you need to stop explaining yourself to people. Because I guess what me find, me I explain myself and it like it sink me in a one sand. So me I try that now.
Me can't talk to save myself.
But you happen. But you happen. It annoy people because me see people me not having a relationship something. Say something and me see like you that turn in our argument and me just say okay and them vex. Like really? Okay alone that you go say and I'm like oh my goodness like when me right cause me I say me I try one new me now you know me want to stop argue with people me just I go say it if me have to say something to you me say it and done or you say something and me just say okay and me I get cuss out for say just okay I'm like
DP
yes ma'am
DP you know said friendly still you have me I wonder something
what
if all of the ex-ray we always had the experience about if I did one and two people I have experience over I you did say so like how people do.
Now this is funny because I remember Tonet which me don't know I'm to Tonet me have a link and me come off. Tonet said DP you know say I did bad though and I'm like
yeah,
why you think so? No, the second thing what you say is that I have only had a handful of exes. So most of the experience that I talk about is recurrent with people and different things will happen. So, but that what I talk about like the whole. I have one. Remember, me did have one where me did tell her she never used to talk. And me say listen to me. You see the fact that you not answer that mean you're guilty or something. And she just cry. I'm like, no, that for you not answer me ask you a question, you not answer that mean you're guilty or something, man. Me make up something way. And you know, she just never expressive. Like you where you say you can't talk for defend yourself. She you know, she would just cry. But me
can't talk for save my life. Honestly, like if me forgot explain, a prison me gone, cause me can't talk for save my life.
I think I'm gifted in that department.
To save a life, I can express myself in writing very well.
No, you see that way. Hold on now. You see that way you talk about? Jesus, peace. From writing days, from letter days, if me write a vex letter, it worse. People, woman tell me sorry, they say better if me did box them. Yeah, but me write stuff to them, and me say this, like when me write something and people lift it off the paper, it's just sound total different from what me did mean. And I've experienced that over and over and over. So me learned that to say, it better me not write, it better me say it and just get out to me, I get out. But me I learn for control.
So we can get the story now.
So I just say DP, my son say it's cheaper you use Annie Palmer. You hear that? When I ask Audrey if should allow her son for wash, cook and clean up woman in her house or whatever. Audrey say her son say it's cheaper if you use Annie Palmer. Yes, DP, keep your word and tell us the story. Tristan said, tell us your story. Yes. Lol Shelly have a point. If the better cook, then me I go cook. My friend on the WhatsApp line say,
and that's why I have to work with Jason now, because him kind of know say, you know where I come from.
No,
right?
you see, well I know. You see Prince now? Prince are one of them millennial youth they will grow with him mother way. Can't talk like me talk, you know. So, you know, him kind of no, he not grow proper. He not grow like a man. Him not have that anyway. The WhatsApp line says we need the story now. Anyways, long time you wanted somebody to challenge you. Now you get it, and that is with you sticking me up. But the boy, you guys get so late at night time. I don't understand, you know, second night afternoon.
They've never heard us on the original lifestyle.
Exactly. Because I tell people say me are cool right now, and they not even know.
Ah, jeez. I'm in love with my if only them know say I love lawyer for Facebook, because me realize that me instigate something when me go opposite DP, so me just love things.
But
one
again,
time I have to delete some comment off of your Facebook, you remember?
One girl did run on?
Not because I'm afraid of nobody, but because I say, you know what,
it's not a good look. And you know, so me I try to get the girl as guest, and she said, no, sir, you remember last time when, no, sir, me know why people ain't condone me. I just say, yes, Shelly mash him up.
Kill him with intelligent. DP, me need the story now before me finish off with that girl. Me need the story, like, and that's why I call.
You need the story. Alright, so as Pastor alluded to, a lot of men have gone home and catch people. So, my auntie did ask me if he follow her husband, go buy one computer. So, I was teaching at the time, and me did basically stay at one woman yard. So, me forgot both of my phones, because me did late. And me plan out my thing and say, alright, my first break, me I go back at the house. For my phones, because me I say if my auntie a call me not go know. Anyways, when me reach the gate, me see one car in the yard. So no, so my heart start beat hard like. So this was like around 10:30 somewhere there, and the woman was supposed to get home. So anyways, I go down, and the first thing me notice is that the grill was open. Cause me a my little detective thing them, you know. I say, although me have a key, so even if they get the lock, I still can let in myself. So me notice the grill did open, the door did wide open, the front door. Me touch the bonnet, and the bonnet was still warm. So I went in, and the man did there around the table. So I ask him where the woman there, and him says she in her room. So I go in there, and I say, what is this? What is happening? And I see him somebody when I talk, we do the ball thing. So she did that, and she didn't say nothing. I remember one good friend who live in Pennsylvania, now they tell me from teenagers, say, no, you know, lick woman in here, you just ring up there and I squeeze them, and I'm like, okay, good. From around 16, woman tell me that, you know, no, lick them, no, squeeze them and ring up there and something. So of course I exuded a level of abuse, and me I said, tell me what I go on. That time me I hear now say she did there whatever she did there. Now I say I don't know watch a show and sitting. And she never feel good. So she got a bus stop, taxi stop, and whatever, and I the only person that she did see. Which is one of her ex. I did do that even.
So when that do on the table,
I made that drink tea too.
Oh.
So that was that, and me did and I talk to her, and him a call and me I say, yo Bridging, you better if you go on, you know. So me turn all bad man now. Me tell people say, yo, you know you do until you know, cause you know quiet me about me a bad up man. Me say, yo, you better if you go on, boy, you be. So me go on here, and he left. So me did that and me say, yo, talk to me, what go on? Or after this happen, how much time this happen? Because I never left my phone, them who know say, you're not there where you're supposed to be and whatever. And no, me can't trust you after this because, you know, me think if you're either at and thing, you know, well, if she did a call me, but me never seen a call on my phone. Me I say, yo, say something, you know, but so obviously, up to today, I'm convinced that something we should do regular. Because if me never did go, me wouldn't know. There's no way more than know say she never did the way she's supposed to do. And she actually
in that case you'd be a fool to what you don't know.
Exactly. So me say what me have to say and something and then me take her phone and me call him man. And him say yes, me say baby better come for your girl. I hang up the phone. So yeah. That was that. Let me just jump on my bicycle and vex with the old day, of course.
And
back at work. Yeah. Got work and
well, I'm glad to say you're here to speak with us and not never call kind of even if the man did arm or anything like that. You're too brave.
Me think same did arm, you know, but when me I say easy with a bride because I'm married man too. I'm married man and them everybody know who me did there with. So I never no secret like we are hiding or nothing. As me say, me did literally live at the house. So him did know say him in the wrong. So if I not him would have more. Well, you're right, because I did rush him and him shoot
people don't care when their emotions start to
That's
run.
True.
Married or not.
But him not no emotion, and my emotion a run. Him not no emotion, and not him go catch him wife with one next man. If I that don't him
but
emotion, it have all reason for run.
But are you just listening? So what become now? You forgive her still continue?
I think we did.
Oh.
Me make a little space. No, but yeah, what me did convince about. Me convinced and not never go and damn on in the other day. So me could have work with that because I'm saying like if me did go on the grill, did lock up, right? The place did lock up, then would I think, or if the bonnet did cool and them kind of something. So maybe me go just before something starts. But then
you never done drink the tea yet, man.
The whole tea something too did kind of convince me say they not feeling good something. So I mean, you know, when you're in a situation, you find yourself to tell yourself things and no one never really, it's not what you see, you know what I say? So, yeah.
That way I see.
No, man, as me say, not never go on before me reach there. So, I don't know if not need to go on after, but...
Not never go on, man, a good girl.
Oh, please. As me say, not never go on that day. I don't know the other day them when she did go up with him.
Probably not, you never know.
That's why enough man but them prefer woman living a for them house and nothing. Yeah, what in this a story, in the man house, the baby mother did have the next man about her then cousin. Me prefer get born in a for your house than you in my house, I swear.
Me tell you something, you know, about that story differently too. You see, me tell you what me know about people. And it happen all the time. You see, when we are telling the story, it is embellished.
Yes, take
out so we're never going to admit that we weren't good people and we never treat the person right. Not to say the other person's action is justified by what you do, you know, but me I say enough time when the story's been told because me no man will tell me story I wrote too. And if my head never up on my body, me that get myself in up. Me tell people say me wouldn't have me never get crane to lift up the wood them.
Hookline and sink
you
that swallow.
In a port here. You understand? Because everybody have a story. I see them story as some of them when me tell you say them charming and charismatic and when them tell you a story, if you not street smart, me not talk about educated woman. If you not in the street smart, them run up on you and you not even know where you like a freight train. Left your frapple that ground and you don't know where they look who not married. Live with a woman. Some of them are planned to fly out. Some of them go fly out. Some of them the woman fly down and them married. You was nowhere in a them future. Them just in a look something. You understand? Sometimes you have some people who not treat people good. I always say, if you are going to take up a partner, him is a police, him is a disc jockey, him is a taxi driver, bus driver, conductor, what you call them, soldier, security, people who do certain kind of work, entertainer. They are constantly on the road. Them do shifts. It's like them shifting with timing. And you know the work where the person do. And you know say you can't keep yourself to yourself and you're going to take up the people in a relationship and still turn around and hurt them feelings. That's why when they lose their life, sometimes you can't say nothing. You know, say man have a right to kill them. But enough time, the woman them go too hard. They know the work where the man do before them tell woman, and know when the man used to go look for them 1 night a week and 2 nights a week when them live at them own a yard or a catch with whoever, they were okay with it. But no, when it he must spend no time with me and this and that, and you still want the man money at the end of the day, the man must mind it.
No, you talk.
Pay the bills them same way, and you want the man a yard to sit down and looking at your face, so you want to sometimes there you can put in foot in a little water and soak it. And say, come baby, me run your foot, you stand up at it the whole night. Then the kind of something there. Sometimes not even food the man can get to eat in one house. And the same woman who wants him home every day. And if him come home, go sit down looking at her face, she cost him if he can't go to work.
Man.
So the confusing something them, who not even Solomon can figure out, that's how they are.
Yes.
Expect the man them to read them man miracle. So me not gonna say whatever, but probably embellish the story. She only hear theme side of the story. Very likely we don't have story go, but God forbid if a story go. Can't tell what to do. The hope say him kinda, not be too bitter about it or hope to leg off her because she's a good woman to him, the two of them. Work out something.
So back to the part of me still a stress and Shelly. And you know me I go old. I know you just said that get under my skin a while ago. I know it. See that all Aja tell me said me not make you draw me out. The point of me I say you reach a point, and this is me believe this with my whole heart. If you're with somebody and for whatever reason, it's just like me. So me come up and me have my probation when me depend. If me realize say this me no want to be with my wife, it's wrong for me to wait till when me get my permanent. Then which I saw one Judge Judy sitting. The man say friend him get him green card, him penis can't stand up again. No, all along him penis did stand up just to get the green card, and when the green card come now, everything you get what me I try to say? Then something wrong. So she knows say him have a problem. She identified the problem. The problem is him not over him hurt. And him need help. Me believe that everybody can get help. Right? But her plan is this. Pastor, here what happen? As soon as me graduate, me gone. That means she's a wicked. She not have no interest in him. She's there because him a treat her right, like you say. Yes, he may be treating her right. But and me know this too. Cause you have abusers. You have man who have box down woman every day. But guess what? Like me said for my show the other night. He might make a little time run off, and then he might go shopping for her, just give her money and say go shopping. And she forgot about the lick on the back and the kicks them what she did get. You have some man who do that. So them nice with the gift kind of something. The new phone them just come out, them make sure buy one cause them just box her down last week, that kind of thing. So people who are controlling, they do that because them can't just do nothing or give nothing and beat up the woman. You get what I say? So in this case now, this woman staying there because one, she's been treated good, and two, the man has sent her to school. That is all she's in it for. So she
I'm not gonna say that, DP. Me not
expect you to say it, but you know say him gonna end up kill she, and do you not kill the baby mother when find the woman in the man in the house. Look at it. And
no, but in all fairness, DP, regardless of all of that, we cannot ignore the fact, right? That he constantly, nobody wants to feel that unworthy.
The man have a problem. But the man, hold on a man, and get it good. Make we go back into the story. I don't get from the story that she's saying that the man says stuff to her for make she whatever. The only thing he keep on repeating, that is what she say. He keep on repeating that him don't trust no woman.
Right? Have a problem with that.
Yeah, but what Pastor say, I may agree with Pastor. Why is it that even you, Shelly, now say, why she not do things for kind of... Alright, me watch one Steve Harvey the other day. I don't know if you see it. And this girl, she's pregnant with most of them third child. Her husband cheated on her before. From the very first pregnancy, me cheat on her. Them still end up get married. Now them have them third pregnancy. Them end up a live with, me don't remember which one of them parent and all of these things. And they had a counselor, Steve had a counselor there, and the counselor was saying, listen, this is a good woman, because I know every woman I go accept you or keep you knowing that you're a cheater. It take a special woman to do that. And she's still there with you and all of these things. You shouldn't give her no reason for your question you worry about. You're leaving work. You need to do things to prove to her. Say, no, you're not that kind. So in my head now, and maybe me just being a man, I am saying, if the man expressed to you that, listen, this is what I've gone through, and you fi now go so boom and say, yo, what? Make me prove to him, say, I am not that type. That's why Pastor tell her, say, don't cheat and whatever. Prove to the man, say, you know the same thing. But the fact that she say, I am staying in this until I graduate.
Prove that fact.
Well, she got prove it until she graduate. And when she graduate now, she got prove again to him, say, she's not a good woman.
You see, balance it, DP.
turn it away just ago. Welcome though.
No, balance the thing, DP. Then, me can't cost the woman alone. Me say if she stay with him and let him after she leaves school.
The man don't need no cussing. The man need help.
The point is, right? So, you know, say she not try. The fact you just say it a while, you know.
Oh, I know that.
Where you watch, you know, where the man cheap. Hold on, the man cheap on the woman and she still stays until them know have 3 pitney, you know. And the same thing. Him constantly saying, oh, me not trust woman. Like, me can't get one man who go tell me every much time a week, say, oh, me not trust woman. Eventually, me go get,
well,
you can't go bother with it.
You don't know how much time a week him say that.
No, I'm just saying, we are just making assumptions because that's always people tell for them side of the story.
Right.
So we are assuming that he says it quite often with get on our nerves. So probably she do what she do.
But when you want to link,
say, yeah, I better me just hold up this
area. Right. Why? Why the important is to, that me glad you say it, you know. Why it is important to hold out until she done school?
No, because she started.
But what that have to do with him? She's at a place where she's uncomfortable. Frey.
Yeah, what's up?
Happy New Year, sir. How you doing? Your life and lifestyle. Make sure make you know that.
Oh, my life and lifestyle, I hear you, sir.
And Shelly is on the other line. But Shelly, I get under my skin and irritate me in the night. And I say, me kind of don't want to hear my voice alone. Now, let me give you the scenario. You want to say good night to her, though?
Yeah, man. Good night. Good night for me, there. Yeah.
Hey, Frey.
So this
good night. How are you?
Alright.
This is the scenario. So what happened is this lady wrote in to tell my pastor to say, listen, I have an issue. She's in her 20s. Her boyfriend is 35, who his baby mother is 31. Them end up break up because the neighbor the woman tell him say the woman again born. Him ask her about it. The baby mother tell him say is her cousin. She even tell him the name say yo are Ricky. The man Ricky start carry ground provision for her and chatter. One night in their work, which I presume him on security or something like that. Him that work and him no feel good, and him supervisor tell him say he can't go on home. When him go home, get where him go catch. The woman in the bed with her cousin in her boxers and she in a panty alone. So him say, yo, what is your cousin? Why the two of them asleep naked? Cause go catch them asleep and all of these things.
Yeah.
Alright. Them end up break up. Zin? Now, the girl is saying, I'm going to read it because I don't want to paraphrase that part. Me no want to paraphrase it because the last part really get to me and Shelly is not really defending. Shelly nothing wrong with it. So, let me read from this. My boyfriend caught both of them in bed one night. He went to work and wasn't fit. Me said that already. Something I need. He asked his girlfriend why she would be sleeping. Me read that too. Alright. So the last part, she said, Pastor, I am here with him and he treats me well, but he is always saying that he doesn't trust women anymore. I am tired of hearing that from him. I am going to school and I am planning to leave him after I graduate. Pick up from there and tell me your thoughts on that.
Well, she just use him till she gets to school and stuff.
Thank you. Shelly saying no.
If she can't deal with that, I'll tell him to listen. Me can't deal with that no more.
Right now. The fact that she had that she's planning to graduate means she's using him.
Yeah, of course. That's all she do.
Thank you.
So not no wrong if she didn't make her use him to stretch her out and can't tell her about it, not trust nobody.
Well, if him most like him, no man not go once bitten twice shy, not go trust nobody like that, right? I'm not trust no one.
Well done, take up. Well done.
Hold on. Listen to Frey. Go ahead. Listen to Frey. What you say?
Yeah. You have to not to trust no man with money, cause enough of them thief, and that we find out first and information.
Alright.
Experience. So me have to keep it.
Alright.
And all of them thieves. But we don't know who is who and what is what.
So you take sleep mat then?
We can't say the same thing about you too. We can't say the same thing about this man them. We not trust man neither. So
really put the trust in the Lord, you know, Shelly. But me I tell you, say you know. So if you serious about this thing, she just say, listen, tired of this thing, listen, go about your business, more I live peaceful, more I live happy. I'm going to sit down for somebody else.
I equate it to abuse. If this man was beating her up and she sit down and take the beat up for the next year, 2 years, 3 years, she's a user. So she willing to go through whatever it need to make she graduate. And I'm putting it to Shelly, say, listen, this man is funding her schooling. Shelly Boy no must.
Okay. Exactly.
The man that's the only reason why she has stayed. I put it to you that this man is schooling her and you say no. You said no. You said no. In no must.
No about what?
Be schooling me say the man. The only reason why she has stayed is because of the man a school her.
No, free. Me no want to chat nothing for me. When me say free,
yes.
I'm saying there's more than one way we can look at the story, right? It must be pretty uncomfortable for this miss to be living with this man, and he must say reminder ever so often them don't trust the man.
If it is
as far as I see it, hold on. As far as I see it, that relationship is going nowhere fast because the past woman mash up him head. Right? And anybody who come after that, and I say not gonna treat them good, but they're not gonna get him hot. They're not gonna get that's something that the connection there where them a look for. Them not gonna get it because the lack of that and them not give nobody else. Right? Fine. May I say yes, I can't even send her to school very likely, and if she really tired of it, I mean tired to the fact where she ready for left, and she only because he must send her to school. Me not agree with that.
If it's that bad, should I get out? No.
Exactly. No, me not gonna say if it's that bad, should I get out? Because she can't have real feelings. She might not hope they might change. Enough people are making this already.
No hope they might change. She not hope she says as soon as you graduate, she gone.
She have her plan.
So
she said she's thinking about it. She said she have plan. Right?
Yes.
She said she have plan to leave when she graduates.
Before she graduates.
Because probably she's been hoping and praying and him now do not about it and keep on reminding her, so she fed up.
Pastor, what she do? She has to graduate, she has to let when she graduate. If she has to pastor, how can I get this man, gain this man trust? She never asked pastor. That's pastor, how can I gain his trust? What can I do to gain this man's trust?
She not ask for that, and not even pastor not even respond to that part. Only thing him admit, him tell her say is she if you try prove to him that she is not that kind of woman and don't cheat and them kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is what I was saying, Frey. This a man you know, and me say
when he get him papers in God.
Alright. See there? Me glad me never have you upon the line when me say that. Me glad, cause me just said that a while ago. Me see this. I saw this story. I saw this story, Frey. Me don't know if you see it. One of them.
Me think she genuinely. Me never see that she going in a relationship to use somebody. I don't think that. But think she genuinely going in a relationship.
You want me prove it to you?
Woman genuinely set up.
You want me prove it to you? You want me prove it to you? So she going to use? You want me prove it to you?
She knows that the man is in a situation from day one.
No, maybe that. But me I go use based on what she write and prove it that she's in the relationship for use/help. I am 23 years old. My baby, the man is 35. His baby mother is 31. The man is 35. She's 23. She went in that relationship to get help/use.
Yeah.
No, DP. DP. You can't get out of some people age. No.
Well,
you can't say that.
So what no pay each other.
No, not in the way that DP are going to insinuate that because of their age now that means she go to help.
Shelly.
And DP, you know, so I'm going to take up the woman to
Shelly.
Me not hear you try to say.
Shelly.
Me not hear no try to say probably the man I really me not trust a man. Me know them kind of man there.
Shelly.
When something happen with them and them past woman and they never leave it down.
And
you could have bet. Hold on. The woman could have been back one. The woman could have up on her head top. The woman could have scrubbed his house and in bathroom. The woman could have mind him. She could have do anything for him.
She not live there.
No, him she all what she do when she cook and eat, him she do it for.
She not live in her food. She not live in her house.
And out the door she be. Out the door she be. She don't clean the back. She not.
That's why we can't. Yeah, why we can't talk to now because we don't know what content this thing literate. I'm saying.
No, but if she can't clean.
No, and DP. When people hurt, it happen to woman too. Man hurt them and they say, oh, they never trust one next man in their life and then turn settle. And a be a use them, a use man and go through. Just because somebody hurt them. And it can be the same thing with a man do. Yeah, him treat her good, but in the same breath, she can't get the partner in where go solidify the relationship and make she feel valuable to him in any way, shape, or form.
I just
so
wish
she taking money out of school that be seen for because you know makes you feel valuable and worthwhile in a relationship because they not trust a man.
So that makes you not feel valuable. Oh, that makes you not feel valuable.
If you there with your woman every day, your woman get up and say, "Oh, me not trust man, me not trust man." Where you for?
But me tell her, say, me believe say no woman not trust man.
Exactly.
Me tell her that already. Me even tell her say, if what my wife say, her wife a man can always be man. I told you that. So I have it in my head. So my wife not trust me. She just not prove nothing yet or whatever. Say, but again,
let's she start saying often enough and say if not gonna bug you out too.
I want. This talk what you want to talk say. I wanted to exactly. I wanted to prove to you again, Shelly. The beginning and the ending of this lady's letter prove to me, and anybody willing to look into it will see it. Even Tonet come a while ago. She said late and never welcome Tonet. And Tonet said she's a user. So from the beginning phrase, she said, I am 23 years old. And I am living with my boyfriend. He has a child with another woman. She is 31 years old and he is 35 years old. Right? Look at the age gap. The last part of it. She said, the last part she said, Pastor, I am here with him and he treats me well, but he's always saying that he doesn't trust women anymore. I am tired of hearing that from him. I am going to school and I am planning, which this planning should have been planned. And not planning. She planned say she left him when she graduated. She don't have her plan already.
What's up with herself for move on? What do you feel like? Don't even spend any money on herself.
So put it this way. So put it this way. Put it this. So why she not left him now? So she not get no stress out. Why she not left him? Why she not left him?
They should have left him.
Yeah,
but
no, me wish me didn't know all this man here. I would have call him and just tell him, say, yo, brother, kick her out of your place, yeah? Not spend no more money on that. And Frey, what I said a while ago to Shelly is this. You know, so this man gonna end up kill this girl, though.
He's young, gonna make it worse for the other women, them.
Alright.
I might say the whole of them.
Him have proof.
Listen, if a thing not work out, just cut.
Exactly.
Nobody did that about you. We actually gonna work. They can move all our furniture, then we can't be stressed out. Might put me through too much stress.
Yeah.
So the man gonna work to move out to the thing and miss.
Yeah.
Gonna country appear.
Yeah.
With this bag of, nobody with it. Just leave. But listen, this place has to
it not work. It not work. Me can't deal with it no more. That's what I don't get. I hear women even complain about even a man cheating. He might give me peer trouble. Oh, the man if you give you peer trouble and he might sleep in a 7 nights in a week, and you see him 1 or 2, but the man a give you trouble. What kind of trouble him a give you? You know, left man go about your business. How the man if you give you trouble because he might have sex with somebody else? How that is trouble? Shelly?
Yeah.
Are you there? Shelly?
Of course I'm here, but when you know, so they start asking foolishness, you know what happens.
So what is foolishness in that? You never hear a woman complain, so man a stress them out and a give them. And your own word, me I go off, you know. You said the man a stress out the woman by expressing his feeling that he does not trust women. And this man is being truthful. You see, you can't please woman free. Because woman tell me, boy, I want somebody will share them feelings and be truthful and make me know them inner being and all of this. And the man inner feeling is right now, currently, I don't trust no woman. And Shelly is saying the woman need to left him in him state and cause worse upon him than try to get it sorted out and work out. If she's so depressed and stressed, left him.
Yes, he really and truly man need counseling, but you know enough how Jamaican man when I get a
Shelly said that too earlier. Them not in the counseling thing.
She not even trying to find a way how she can get across to him to gain his trust.
You wanna know that? Wanna know that?
Because why that wasn't mentioned? Why that wasn't mentioned?
You know, because at least she read Pastor and asked for help.
No, she not asked for no help. She not asked for no help.
She let to go. If she asks Pastor where direction to go and graduate.
Our conscience about her.
Thank you, Prince. But I can't go Prince alone as tries to when me I say, because we're so alone as to when me I say, thank you, Prince. At least we have a little back to see.
Me tell us a Prince not grow good enough.
Prince, alright.
Prince grow with him mother, you know. So Prince on that man never grow with them mother phrase. So it's like he have this bias towards females where him can't see when them wrong. So
Prince, you need to defend that. Prince don't seek help. We understand. So I not say yet. When the time come, when film day come, you make sure you know if I forgot seek help.
But Prince tell me already when the program just starts, say the first woman tell him about a cousin him did believe, you know. So all of them experience him have already. Woman tell him say.
But remember I said in that school, you know, in the that baby then.
Then a friend in time the woman they use him and abuse him and tell him all kind of sitting and him believe.
Well, he's a true believer.
Yes.
I like that. He's a true believer.
From the Maga school. Tony did say earlier, I'm reading it again. User that. And that is from a woman. The woman is a user. Thank you, Tony. Tony also say, me have one boy and me no woman for use him. And I tell him don't use any woman. Prince. More add Prince to the calling. Okay? More and Prince can defend him foolishness about DP or no bias. Who this a reconnect, you know?
No bias, you know?
Alright, Prince is here. What we bias with? Prince.
Oh, man.
May I have to go reconnect them people like I look like I
cut them off. So we sit out and find the next man sister.
Hold on, go on again.
Can I hear me?
Go on again.
Woman, so.
My youth, work on your internet, bro.
Look at me one there.
No man, it get cut, it kick off it two of them. I try to join them back. Wrong Shelly that. Wrong Shelly. Prince. Alright, let's start this all over.
Yo, Spurs. Boy, I'm on there. I want to come link you, know. Can't take the bag of James Screech thing, you know. So I'm a fitter.
Tip on your toe, meet me run out the back. Me and you have cheating luck. My man gonna work and him not come back. Your girl watch your hard, but me no matter that. Hold me tight and don't let me go. Wine with me and me a wine with you. Secret love, oh it feel good, sir. Nobody nothing know between me and you. Shh.
Shelly.
Can't tell me cartoon, you know.
What?
You could have tell me, alright then, you know.
Me don't know what my while ago, you know, all me do was add Prince, and when me add Prince, me notice the two want to kick off, but me re-add everybody. That Prince as him alone there. So me re-add you and me re-add Frey as well. No, I would never do you that. You know that. I would never.
Anyway, telling my people in the meantime to remember to like the video, share the video.
Yes, and subscribe and all of them something. Prince. Prince, Frey, Shelly, all three of us all three of you are back. So we'll allow Prince to defend when him bout or we bias. Go ahead, Prince.
Yes.
Prince? Look like Prince internet now go on good. Yes, we are here, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. You ever notice that when somebody say, yeah, hear me, you hear that, and then you not hear no else what they say? Prince thing now work out. Shelly and Frey, you're here.
Alright, Shelly.
Shelly.
Right.
So what me I say is, you know, and you say something like Frey?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I'm saying, you know, these are some of the things why we always stuck at one place. Because even when me I use the evidence in front of us, I may assure Shelly say, listen, this man is what, 12 years or senior. I don't see a normal relationship working out with such an age gap. Because this man is 35, almost 40. Film interest is totally different. Maybe him want her next pitney. And she has said, no. Right now at school me I deal with it, so not pregnant. All of them something like Shelly rightfully say.
She's dealing with school right now. And a very few women that age really take up school and decide to do it. So she have a plan.
Exactly. And she went into it to say, listen, and I wanted to say this earlier too, you find out that most of the time, you see the man them will get used, and the man them where not really have it. They make the sacrifices for women. If you send them back to school and all of that. And guess what? Me never see one woman try use one money man yet, you know. Me hear people attack me even hear woman and say, listen, the man them want carry got ATI and all of them something there. Them 100,000 where them want thing, make them buy a couple black, 100 black. You die your mother place and whatever bill for your mother house, so you have your own a little room. Now for them when they come back from them big ATI and whatever and the man drop them off, down a ill foot them off, walk, go up and go knock on door and beg mommy to let them in. But guess what? Them have in Brazilian hair and how much for do them nails and yeah. Them now use the man them have the money and then little man you know like this a man who work at night. Having night shift. That work now and luckily neither feel good as so in go home. Can you how long you would get that about the woman so bare-faced to you know. We introduce the mother man as her cousin. You want more brightness than that?
You know, we do the same thing. And when I jungle go left. Some when I jungle go left, I laugh at the guy. I said to him, say, man, every night I just left at the man, they come to the man, tell him how he's getting. He said, no, man, cousin. So one night, the man taking me puppy show in a jungle go there, and one night, you know, brother. In this side, to rally back down there, you know. You know, go see the man sleep in a bed, you know, and nice in here from out the door. You know? Okay. And the man goes to the shop, you know. When him bust door and go in, yo, probably never see them foot there so high. Then I say, Bonner man get a better sex, man. Has some position where the woman says she nah do. Have woman as the woman uncle. That's how in work. She introduced as uncle. The woman is not related. For a long time, I'm deal. And it's when he goes to yo, very packed on me, man. Some people set up themselves free because when me hear some man say, and I can't agree with this, you have older men them will take up a younger girl, pay for our rent and all of them something there because you know he must say yo, it's like a guaranteed kind of thing. He want to make sure say him have access whenever he want. And me I say I must call you because if you see the age gap with so it's like one girl up so when me tell her say she has said me not feel a connection with me and her. They say no, there's no connection here. She alive and said, me I deny it. I said no. She found you. And she said the other girl said, me always denied it. The connection. The connection. She said there's no connection, you're too young. She said, oh, she's woman, she's not too young. I said, you can't talk anything you want to talk, because you're no more than 24, 25, you're too young. You don't have the time, Pete, because your interests and mine are totally different right now. Right? So if you have the money, you decide to just go to a little piece of fun. Yeah, go help. What they call it, and whatever. So you do it. And you go. Right. Because you know you're not going to here because you're going to do other things and you're going to go find time for you. So if you go them up in your soul, then drive past your club, no trouble, leave them alone because you know you get yourself in. Exactly. DP confusing. What because confusing with? The same one. You're the same one that says age is just a number. You understand? And if an older man, the girl like an older man, she like nothing wrong with that. No. I agree. I cannot. Hold on, Frey, get a talk, Frey. Right? I'm not gonna, you know I'm not take up a woman like that, but I'm not thinking that she went in. But the thinking man is just a nice man, he treats women good, and she going at the relationship and everything did have gone good, so she even start that school. Shelly. And nothing wrong if the woman at this point tired. Shelly. So he must say, him not just women. My thing, I mean, I agree with one part. Wherever she feel like this is it, say to him another time and say, boy, listen, babe, I cannot deal with that stuff here because it just not go work if this is where at and it not grow in terms of you now come out of that stage there. Even if I say you feel it, necessarily have to voice it all the way because she cannot feel good living with him in the same house and I say, you're not just woman, you're not just woman. She was honest enough to say him treat her good. She could have did make up her story and say shit about the man and she did not. You understand? So I'm not going to say she went in there just for that purpose to say, oh, something shall look because he's an older man and he probably having money and something already. I would agree that if at this point she feel like she's had enough, just leave it alone and no matter wait for school for done. Go and go struggle what she has struggle. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
But in all fairness, let us be fair to say that it can't feel good. Feel as often somebody's gonna tell you, oh, me not trust the man, the relationship now go nowhere. And women are women. And women think harder than men, and things got deeper with women than how it go with men. And it is what it is. So I'm not going to say to the man and take the man things and go fool with it and let him. Because him don't go to one earth already. You understand? But he can't live the rest of his life with that overshadow him like miserable.
Hold on, let me read this comment. Hold on, Free. Let me read this comment. I just say it's not nice when you're around a person nagging you about things you don't like. And let me just add this. I've been in a relationship already where me talk about 1 month after me meet girl I tell me about love and me not tell them so me love them, and that piss me off. Cause me I say first and foremost you shouldn't even not want me if tell you something like that. When me feel like me love you, then me I go say it. So me know that it's nagging thing, and either them say we don't want to hear whichever way, whether something good or bad, you don't want to hear it. I agree with you. Go ahead, Free.
Alright, stick a pin them. You have to take a icebreaker now. Number one, this girl have an intention of going to school. It don't happen by accident. Secondly, she's not going to talk to a guy of her age because he's not going to different thing in them. So she know who and what can help her.
Yes.
To go wherever she wants to go. So she a look that because her parents not doing it. Yeah.
Me did start that school. When me I got on nurse, me start that school. And my daughter father money and one of my cousin money start me off. Me not gonna tell you say the man of me did friend with never help me. But me not gonna tell you say I did see me sole responsibility for me. You know why me did have to go to school? Because me love my independence. And me and me at the same house, and me not got no lunch money. Who me ask?
She no love her independence.
Ask.
Yeah, but she no love her independence. She wait till she graduates. So she has to stay upon that until.
But we are never finished story, right? It was a good relationship, right? And I was in it. And at the end of the day, that's a mash up. And I same thing, I said, oh. Right now, probably if you go talk to him, I go tell you, oh, he send me that school, but he not go tell people, yes, he did help me, but me never one of the women, they were in the house and just sit down for my body, right? Me did not help me the house where I live in right now.
Let me ask you
everything, and the man to me say, he said to me, said me not go live in that house. That's why him have plans with somebody else, because him a cheat and I do him a way, whatever time me elsewhere. Me live well elsewhere. Hold on, me explain, because sometimes people get the wrong concept. DP of this thing too. Where DP say, oh, he not send my woman to school. No man never send me to school. He never sent me to school.
You're saying LP.
But he played a part because we were in the same house.
So I still send that?
Just like how me and one of them women will just sit down and whatever. I was very much a part of the relationship.
And if I lunch money alone, me again, I still send you to school.
All I know, me soon gonna chance it up. Me talk to whole leave a woman. Some of them were bitches. Meaning them take the man them money and they do everything when them to do. School themselves, and when them done they start them. Me know a man will live in a car. Cause the woman take every cent when have got school and when she done she turn on let him. Them wicked and them spoiled. But this girl,
how can I word how can I word you to a man? I have to never
well, and some will patriots to a crush tonight. Some will put to a crush tonight. People, we're not going to pass 11 o'clock, you know, 7 minutes to 11. We're not going to pass 11. Shelly, me do want to ask you this. If your daughter is 23 and she introduces a 35-year-old man to you, would you be comfortable with that?
It depends.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
It would depend on the 35-year-old. You understand?
Yeah. True.
Where the kind of person he is, where him heading in life, meaning if he's an ambitious person, if him treat her good, because
what you really want?
Well, I know man free man. Well, I know man make it talk, man.
Because at the end of the day, that's 12 years, and a 20-something years, and a 30-something years. He's not extremely old, and still have a whole heap of life left in him. And one thing I learn about men, who probably have matured to a certain extent, at least them know how to treat woman, or Mr. treat woman no money. Because right now anybody can say out somebody and buy them things. I'm talking about how we treat her as a woman. Open the door for her. Them kind of chivalry something that they talk about.
But then something that happen before we get the pum pum. Them something that we talk about happen before we get the pum pum.
Like, you know, like, I can tell you that the men that I did treat me good all throughout and
the men. So if the one that do good, you would have still there. You have to the man.
No, but you see, Frey, because Frey wants answer me, you hear the last. That's what they say, you know. They say they always treat me good until something happens. You know? Sometimes, Frey, me tell them, Frey, in a relationship, and you know this, so sometimes, it's not that relationship is not good, you know, and it not go good, you know. It's just that sometimes there's this one thing where the person just can't live with, and you just have to let it go. You just have to let go the niceness. Because me not have no ex with me and them in no malice. Except one.
Frey.
I mean, I never chat to that.
If
but
you
in
have
the same breath, there's just something that stood out.
Yes, where you couldn't get
but
live past that.
Yeah, me can't deal with that. But me not go bash them and say, oh, they did treat me bad.
Frey,
Right.
same question to you. Your daughter is 23 and she introduced a 35-year-old man to you. Would you encourage that?
Well, me not if you encourage a man and woman story, but what I want to know is what he intends to gain from the relationship and what he wants from the relationship. So me have to hear what them up to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because if it's all fun and games and we want to have enough fun, you know, whatever is, you know. But if this, you see, when Siaga 72 and get wife pregnant, she was 40 a little bit.
It was natural. It wasn't naturally though. So.
It matter.
Yes, it does matter.
The huge difference was vast. So I know where she up to. Because she wanted to know Mrs. Whoever and get this little social ladder she that climb and up there. So she have that. But there was something to do.
Yes.
Because I can't see a woman who is sensible thinking about school going into a relationship
with a 70-year-old man. When right.
Yeah.
There must be some form of benefits.
Right. If not, but waste of time.
But that's the way of the world, don't. That's the way of the world, don't be afraid.
Yes, that's how it is.
Shelly,
so I say nothing wrong with it. You know?
Let me get personal now. Me get personal now. I remember the first time me da go move in with one woman. Sister P, me used to call her my mother. Me and Sister P a talk and something and me say, you know, and she say, listen to me now. And listen to me carefully. Cause me everything me used to do, business, anything at all, me used to run it through Sister P. And Sister P said, listen, you know the Rasta lady, Sister P from Portland, Port Antonio, Frey? You remember her?
Yeah, man.
She'd have one Rasta daughter too and something. Yes. So she said, listen to me and listen to me carefully. Me now forgot pan her veranda down I won't be. She said, you're a trying youth. You're not born can see your parents with nothing. Listen to me and listen to me good. Me don't say two young people can't start life, but guess what? You should not be pressuring yourself. If me ever hear say your boy you got coats, go take out fridge and bed and stove and all we never have just to make her comfortable, me I go bakes with you. If you have one little tin pan, you boil the water, throw it out in a cup, she drink, then you don't put yourself under no pressure. And I say thank you very much, Sister P. Now what me learn from that, Shelly? What have I learned from that? And me now even want to add that to when me there got trust. So Mr. Kelly me lecture the tell we say listen to me. If you want a nurse, marry a nurse. If you want a doctor, marry a nurse. Don't school no woman unless it's your daughter. So
you my thing learn from that thing. Right now if me a drive the road and a woman a go to school and she going in the same direction, me not care come and ask them can a woman go to school I send none. You learn nothing from
no, but you see, even that as I mentioned it, so Shelly talk about story, remember going a story. So when I was going to Archos, we lecture was telling about this guy, he was he used to work up at JDF, them call him Stammer. He might do an ancillary man, them clean up and stuff. And Stammer was building his house. In the on his second level, buck this Browning, stop building house, start sending her to school and all of these things. And the soldier them know said the girl around the thing, you know. And one of them couldn't take it no more, because everybody was a laugh for Stammer. And one evening when the soldier done him duty and him say, yo Stammer, me drop your home. Wait for me, me go over barracks, go change off and something. And he said, me no want to tell him, me want to show him. This was what the girl do. She was going to nursing school and her sister was a nurse. So she always tell Stammer she need to go study. Not even weekend or thing, like during the week, you know. She need to go study over her sister because her sister whatever, blah, blah, blah. And What the soldier do is brought Stammer one evening, go show him the girl a come out of the man house. As in like I see him place over Portmore them live. So the soldier see and know say Stammer when make no whole heap of money up at JDF for clean up the grounds. And him a making house and putting house pampers for send this woman go to school. And the woman a burn out the man. So when him look when him see the girl come out of van SUV and them hug up and kiss up and gone in a house. And Stammer said drop me over me yard. And Stammer just go over yard and pack up or something them and put them out of the gate. So that was Mr. Kelly's lesson for teach. We say, listen, if you want a nurse, marry a nurse. If you want a teacher, marry a teacher. And the amount of story me have, you have man in a portrait right now where me know say 3 women in Senga school. And I must say one of them in get one pitney outer. One a teacher and 2 nurses. Everybody know him. You understand? And me know intimate with one of them because when me the little boy say me want to try and find something for them, used to go in shop, go sit down and I learn and thing. And me and one next virginal I tell him say, yo, breed the girl. Kind of with this girl friend she in a 6th farm or 5th farm at teach field. Until the girl done 6th farm and start go case. And guess what? The year when she graduated case was the year when she left. And you are the first thing you hear. He was abusive. I always hear that, you know. I was uncomfortable. So why you stay till when you're done school? And that type of problem with me actually. Me now say nobody can walk quick and me believe that I've been waiting to say it. If you're in something and for whatever reason you're not comfortable, you need to leave. You can't see this not change and you stay in it. But it at what expense? It can't be that, and this is when me take from it the last part for you when the girl say, listen, me a plan so when me graduate me I left, you know. It clearly shows that she's only in it for what she can get. For the man school
right now, that's how we should deal with it right now.
Yeah. And you have women who think this is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Cause Shelly draw that permit about. And I like so she sit down in her house now do nothing. And I'm like, no, you have woman now when not even wash, cook and clean. Cause them a tell us that them are not made. So why me I have one woman in my me a 40 next year? Why me now so me left where me there? Me I go take up on 20 something year old. Where me need for send back to school. And me need for support and me need for do everything, but me still a watch cook and clean for myself.
Jamal is so expensive in it, so it depends on the school where I send it.
Where you say Jamal not expensive?
No, so it depends on the school where I send it. But listen, you see back in growing up, when most women used to do, you know, they make sure your house nice and clean and the best of furniture is in your house. Because one of the days you can come back, you can come back empty.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't find her. So that used to be a regular thing.
Yeah. Ever since that is what it was set out to be, woman the only reason. And even now me say it and then cuss me on Facebook and me don't care. Woman when me know have money then I want no man. And me can't call name. Me know some woman up to what they me on and them attack and them say, yo right now, no man not tickle my fancy, cause my pitney them my thing there. And she have a big job. They don't need when them want have fun, them go watch your mobile or fly out and go get one little something and come back or them shop online for whatever to satisfy them. And them alright. Majority of the women them now are run down. Then even me not want actually business, but majority of the women them now are run down man and relationship and help them a look. Them no, exactly. Shelly, what is your
then or even up there who have their money and their career right,
yeah,
and go to a club and go look at man.
I just say you're rough, Free. I just say you're rough. Anyways, may I run. Shelly, final words.
Oh boy. Well, as I gave my students a word of advice today, I have to match 2 different batch of students that I'm lecturing, and I had to tell them that at some point in this life, you are the sole important person because your children will get older and they'll leave, and family will have their own life to live, and in the end it's about you, and you have to take time out for yourself to do what it is that you want to do. Sometimes people have children, they put their life on hold and they find that years pass by and let them want to live their dream to their children, and get at some point they're not satisfied with where they are in life. So as people, we have to take the time out to make sure that we focus on we and we alone. You understand? If you're not in a place where mentally you're there, you're strong, you have strength, then we have no business getting into relationships with other people. Be it friendship, be it intimate relationship. We need to stay away people on that level if we are not ready for it. And I think this is the situation that this gentleman he was so broken by what is, because one thing for ear say you get done, and the next thing
to see it.
You understand? So he was so damaged that he's gonna damage any woman who comes within his limit, come within space, if he doesn't get help for the trauma that he went through. So I am not.
So hold on, before you continue, you think he's damaging this woman now?
Yes, I think he is.
Okay.
I think he might damage her.
You
may not understand where I come from with it, but I think he's damaging her, because Mr. Tell you, baby, no matter what, once you have somebody in your life, you want to feel say you have some kind of value. Every woman love marriage except me. Every woman want one man to marry to, and why just walk down the aisle.
Prince are wait for you, so you stay the Prince at 3 years.
She's not gonna get that from him, right? Prince a baby man, but me love him still way. Right? Not very likely she would be looking forward, and she knows in herself that if him not trust someone, there's no way she's gonna get any further. That's just the two of them living at the house with the nagging and everything.
Okay.
If you know you don't want.
Hold on, make you finish, Frey. Make you finish.
If you know from heaven to earth, say you're in a relationship with somebody and you know, cause in your gut you know when it's for you and you know when it not work. Just walk away, leave it alone. Money will come from somewhere else. Anything can come from somewhere else. But my peace of mind, Shirley, peace of mind is a so important thing in this world to me. My time is the most precious thing, the most valuable thing, and I'm not gonna waste it living in a house with a man that's not making me feel loved and appreciated. Just that.
Frey.
I tell you, say, woman they left him, she gonna find a 45-year-old man next. Yeah, I tell you. Anyway, she left him before she graduated, she'll find a 45-year-old man. And that she left her. She know no young boy fear age, because she need a help you. But this man, are you going in a relationship? You have to go in and know, say, the past are the past. Let that go and go on. Be more careful. That's it. But you need to knock them and tell them, say, not trust my man. Come on, mother know me not trust her. I don't trust my man. And that is where that started when I was 30. Because her first son, she tell me that he was her brother. And waiting it today and tomorrow 5. Yeah. So my mother tell me she have 4 of us. Because me born in Kingston, everybody else born in the country. And then I realized there was 7 of us. I was second to last.
Wow.
And she tell me, yeah. So me I say, Mama, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that? And tell me that your first son is your brother. Why? So from right there, and the news friend when I was about 16. So right there, I realized a woman I want to real something.
But if a mother can lie to her son and tell such a lie.
Yes. So
and then when she take your money where you save up, spend on the same brother.
Right. So right there, I don't trust my mother like that, but I don't put it on women and say, well, I can't trust them because them this and that.
True.
Everybody in this
True.
So I know that my mother, I don't know why she's like that, but I not put it on a woman until
she proves.
That woman give me some moves, make some moves, then you say, well.
But you still have to have an eye open though. You can't just naively, give everybody a blank card and say, you must step on your P's and Q's. And I think this is where, this is what is happening with this man. Because I look on it from a different level and I feel like me need to study psychology. What I think is happening, Frey, this man, he might try set up a defense mechanism. And him repeat it because he might try say to her, me don't want you hurt me. Me don't want you. But his way of saying it, he not translate that way there to her. She just taking offense to it. Another part on her side now, this is what I honestly believe. She don't really see herself with him with her future and all of these things. So she's trying to find a loophole to use an excuse to say this is the reason. I have, as Shelly just said a while ago, if she did a carry hood, the amount of hood she wouldn't have things to carry because every man come with an argument. And a lot of times you have men where in a them relationship and them marriage and because them a look for a new girl, guess what? Them tell the girl, say, boy, say my wife not treat me good, me not get no sex and she not watch me clothes and me not blah 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 whatever. I have some naive women believe these things. This girl is just looking a way out to say, me need something to break it off when me think what me fi use. This is why she latching on to the part about is talking about him wife. She need to prove, she need to prove to him that she's different. Exactly. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you very much, guys, for joining me and me tell people.
Well, let me type in me YouTube on the page.
Oh, so we don't need to follow Shelly page and we don't need to like my page and thing. And guys, remember tomorrow night I'll be sharing the link. I'll be on WCRS Columbus 92.7 and 98.3.
Remember to send me the link.
And I will send you the link. I will send out the link as more everybody for there. I started last week and to me it was a good show. Tonet said she was there to enjoy.
So send a link.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah. So it's 10 o'clock Jamaica time, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. Shelly, you still a type?
Yeah.
Oh, you text a long time.
Me not like you again, you know.
Who you not like, Frey?
No, you.
You not like me again?
Yeah.
Base power.
Me can't get about it most of the time. So, you look me up so far.
No, yes, I mean not to go yet because you're still typing.
Alright, it's up now. Just click on it and go subscribe. Remember to like DP's video them too. Can just watch the video and be a part of it and don't like it, alright?
Like and share and subscribe.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much. Talk to you next week.
Good night, lifestyle family people.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Alright, later. Yes, so me see WhatsApp friends say yes man, a good for you always want somebody for challenge, you know, you get it. But I don't know, it's Thursday night, so I didn't have a problem going a little bit over because I don't know, chances are I won't be here until next week. I'm about here like me I go anywhere. I mean for lifestyle, you know, I saw the thing there, you know, multi something. So I think these are coming in late because I'm still not Shelly text yet. Tonet say, "Whoa, that not nice to lie like to you, not lie like to you." Good night, you all. Have a blessed night and be safe. Me not really want to tell people business, but one of the people them is actually going through a moment right now. The death of a friend, so. I want to just not call out nobody business as me say, but if you just feel for prayer for lifestyle family, please go ahead and do that and keep us up in your prayers. Alright guys, remember tomorrow night, like me say, no, I am on Sunday to Friday, so it's DP live on Sunday, then lifestyle Monday to Thursday, and then Friday nights 10 o'clock Jamaica time, 11 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to play some music, Caribbean vibes. The name of the program is Rockaway with DP, so I hope to see you guys then. Alright, until whenever it is, Miss Una again, because I have some people only watch lifestyle, I have some people only watch DP live, and I guess I'm going to have people who only listen to Rockaway with DP. But I always say, if you can be good, please be careful and please enjoy the rest of your night. For those of you who have other things to do other than go sleep, and enjoy your weekend. So I'm out.